안녕하세요. 저는 독일에서 온 플로리안이라고 합니다.
안녕하세요. 저는 스페인에서 온 미키라고 합니다.
Hello everybody, my name is Vivi. I'm from France. 반갑습니다.
And I'm Logan and I'm from the United States of America.
How long have you been in Korea?
저는 이제 한국에서 온 지 2년 됐습니다.
저는 한국에 온 지 3년 됐어요.
와우.
It's been exactly a week ago.
It's been exactly 1 year since I've been here.
So, do you know 애국심?
애국심, patriotism.
Patriotism.
Yes, of course.
Yep.
The thing we Germans don't have.
I guess I am because I will always defend when people will talk about it. I always defend and try to show the good sides of my country. So I think I am.
Yeah, I think I am. I feel like I talk about Trump too much in these, but as much as there are bad things going on in America and things not to be proud of, you still kind of, it's like your sibling. How you're the only one that's allowed to make fun of them, and you always have to protect them kind of thing, even though you kind of will also be the first one to insult them.
Then what kind of patriotism do you have in your own country?
You know, I'm proud of my national identity. But these days, it's a little bit looked down upon to say that you're proud of being Spanish and that you love Spain. Because of our complicated history, we had dictatorship in the past, and during the dictatorship, the dictator took the Spanish flag symbol and used it for his benefit. These days in Spain, sports events, then people will feel way more comfortable to take their flags out and be like, wow, we love Spain,
So
I love
similar.
Spain. But then when it's outside of those types of events, it's a little bit more, you have to be more careful.
You should play
Because you could be labeled as a nationalist or fat,
Wow.
extremist or something like that.
That's so
It's similar?
So similar. Whenever you open the history book, there is something about Germany, German history, and how negative it is. So we are very self-critical.
Yeah.
Even when we want to be proud, we are thinking we shouldn't be too proud because it might happen again. 한국 보면서 굉장히 부러워요. 애교심이 완전히 많아요.
Yeah, I think they are extremely proud. For instance, if you compare our Independence Day, Korea just had its Independence Day. On America's Independence Day, people will be dressed in full red, white, and blue. Their pants will be American flag. Their shirt, their underwear will be American flag.
Even bikinis.
Yeah, it's very, very, very big. The American pride thing is a pretty big thing.
Senegal is rather small, but I think we're the same in the sense of we love when foreigners come, and that's because our culture is very welcoming. Foreigners always get treated really well.
Then what do you think about Korea? Do you think Koreans are really, really passionate about this? Being Korean?
Yes.
100%.
Exactly.
I think Korea was always a country that has suffered from invasion.
Exactly.
From even China, Japan, right?
Yeah.
The surrounding country.
Yeah.
And they always had to recover from that. Always as a unit, right? They had to stick together. And it's, until today, you can see that. When they go out to protest. The previous president, what you guys did was really crazy. Was really amazing. 독일에서 상상할 수 없어요.
They have a lot of respect for Korea. That's one thing I really like, especially because Korea growth has been really fast and really quick, and it's such a great strength in the world right now. I think they have a reason to be proud.
Say the Olympic Games or any international competition. I have friends who will maybe know nothing about football or soccer, but as soon as it's Korea playing, they're going nuts. These girls, they have no idea what's going on, but just because it's Korea, they're just cheering and going crazy, and they want to represent, and they have pride for the team. So
One thing I'm really thankful about, if I talk to Koreans, they always compliment me about Germany. Such a great country, and so 복지가 좋다 막 이러면서. And at some point, I sometimes don't know what to say. Oh yes, we are great. I can't do that, but I'm really thankful for that. 그리고 이제 한국에 오고 나서 약간 나의 나라를 사랑하게 되었어요. 좀 더.
저도 똑같아요. 한국에 왔을 때부터 people they would always to me 스페인에 가봤는데 너무 좋아 이러면서. So I thought, maybe Spain is not that bad. To be honest, when I was in Spain, I would always say this is a shit country. I hate it. So much corruption, no jobs, economy is dead. So I would always have these negative feelings. But Korean people, the way they talk nicely about my country, I'd be like, oh, I have a nice culture. Like, there are a lot of things, like my language, a lot of things about my country that are nice.
So in schools, middle school, high school, even in elementary school, we used to have 애국조회.
뭘? 교회?
Oh,
조회.
조회?
교회?
Like you're
church?
doing your patriotism.
Oh, really?
Really?
What does that mean?
How you do
What
that?
is that?
We all gather together, we stand up, like we sing the
Oh, the national anthem.
anthem.
Oh, we do that too in Senegal. Oh yeah.
We do the Pledge of Allegiance every morning.
Every morning.
Yeah.
Wow.
그게 좋은 거죠.
Oh, I could never imagine doing that.
In Germany, you open the book and you suck.
So
did
guys,
bad
our
things.
country sucks. And this
We
is
did
why.
this and this and this and that.
I mean, of course, we learn about the world wars, and there is. I mean, no one really wins in war, but
Yeah.
like people do. Like America has kind of been like one of the leading powers.
So, like, let's say you're like representatives of your country. What do you want to say? Like,
Flamenco.
Wow. 못합니다.
So one of the things, or like our art,
Art.
architecture,
Architecture.
stuff like that.
Food is also really delicious.
Yeah.
It's the same, like hearing from other people, like Koreans. Oh, your country is like 자동차, the food, the 맥주, and that's the end.
There's like almost endless opportunity. Sometimes there's problems, but on a large scale, I think America is a great place to.
The good thing about Senegal and the reason why they were called like one of the most welcoming countries is like usually people have this idea like, oh, it's a country in Africa, so it's poor. But like the thing is, not only is it not as poor as like people would think, and obviously like if you go there and you see the pictures that are not like on the internet, you'll realize like, oh, you can have a really great life there. So I think we're proud of that, especially like the food and like some people say the women. I personally think that's true, but like not because I'm not trying to talk about me because actually I don't look Senegalese. No, seriously. So I think they're really proud of like the culture, the music, and like the women.
It's because we're not really taught in school to be patriotic.
Yeah, right.
Because we got out of a dictatorship and that was terrible. And people use the flag to do terrible things. So when we see the flag, it's like.
But in Korea, I was really surprised after coming there. You can see the 태극기, 맞아? 어디서나 볼 수 있어요. 너무 놀랐어요, 사실. 예.
Like, can you just like say any advantages and disadvantages? That
I love that Koreans love their country and it's so positive.
Yeah.
But sometimes it just goes a little bit overboard. And people need to know,
If you have a-
just because on a YouTube video a foreigner doesn't love the food or really dislikes the food that they're trying, it doesn't mean that they're going against your culture. It's their personal
Preference.
taste. It doesn't mean that they dislike other aspects of your culture. And also, I think people, they worry too much about Korea's image and how it's shown to foreigners. When I think people need to calm down a little bit when it's good to, if you're honestly, patriotism is loving your country, valuing your country, and also being able to take criticism for your country.
I don't see a disadvantage honestly. I can only understand why that happens. So every time, like if I'm on the bus or something, I haven't seen it yet, but if I see like a black person do something, I'm like, oh no, like, don't.
It's like when you see the foreigners like drinking on the subway
yeah,
and
just like
stuff,
being
and, like
super
loud,
drunk, like,
and you're always like,
and
no,
you're like, oh
please
no,
stop.
because now
like,
they're gonna
yeah.
say it's all of us.
And, like you stand farther so it doesn't look like you're
Yeah.
together with them.
So I can understand, like,
But too much pride is bad.
yeah, too much. Not you
'Cause
don't
you
have
can,
to like
like,
wave
kinda-
a flag everywhere.
Yeah, but I'm saying
But-
like you can almost blind yourself. Like
Yeah.
maybe there's like an issue amongst another country
Yeah.
even.
Always respect others.
And also like thinking like, okay, our country is good and great, but other countries are also great.
Yeah, exactly. That's like patriotism. Like, I love my country, and everyone is equal. Come see my country.
Yeah, I'm
Come check out
open,
my
yeah.
country and see why I love it. Just like Koreans do. It's more of that type of sentiment. Like, it's not the sentiment of like my country is the best. If you say something about my country, I will like punch you because I think that everything's perfect. Like, it's not.
if you grew up in Korea, do you think you're gonna be like Koreans?
I'm already kind of like,
Man,
like
but when you live here for a while, you feel
like watching like soccer games, like dude, son's
yeah,
my
I'm
boy.
always like, oh my
Like
God,
I
Korea's
feel like I'm
playing.
full like Korean. I mean, I think already just even spending even after 6 months, you start to
Yeah.
get like a little bit of affiliation. I mean, if I leave here, probably for the rest of my life, I'll have something
Some-
like
oh,
something
yeah,
in
that's
your
for
heart,
sure.
like
If I were born in Korea, I would keep the critical mindset of being able to accept criticism for my
Yeah.
country and not feel defensive when people say negative things about my
Same.
country. Yeah.
That's what's the problem in Germany. They emphasize self-criticism too much.
Oh yeah, a little bit too much.
Yeah.
And so far it's been a year and like there is good, bad, everything, but like I still feel very attached and like that's why I always love to like learn about the culture because I do want to integrate myself. I don't want to just be like bam, foreigner, and then I do whatever I want. For me, if I'm in the country, then I'm gonna be as much integrated in this culture as I can.
and
So
you almost defend it. Like even
Yeah,
if
you're
someone
like,
says
well,
something bad
actually-
about Korea and they're not in Korea, you're like,
Yeah.
whoa, you don't know.
oh yeah,
Or like,
like, you don't know what you're talking about.
yeah, like, you know, like on Instagram or this, you're like showing off Korea and everyone's like, oh, Korea looks so great. And you're kind of
Yeah.
proud of that.
If they don't give you water while you eating something, their comments are blowing. Like, how can you even torture our foreigners?
Oh,
Like,
really?
Without
kidding
giving more. Wow. Should I show my bottle?
Yeah, just like, mid.
Ooh. Oh, I talk so much. Thank you.
Oh really? Like
아,
oh,
다 있습니다,
they will-
여러분. 항상 여기 옆에 있습니다. 걱정하지 마세요. 네. Okay, thank you for watching. I hope you have not been offended by what we have said.
Yeah.
Bye
See
bye.
you.
Bye-bye.